Hi, this is Maria. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to be using scraps from the paper Bright and Beautiful 6x6. We're going to be using little monkey stamp set and the punch, and let's just see what we can come up with. Let's get started. Before we start, please remember, like, share, subscribe. Go to mariacraftsroom.com for written instructions and pictures and all of that stuff. And you can also see past projects there as well. There will be a link to this card, direct link, in the video description below. Okay, so we're going to be using the stamp set. This comes as a bundle. You can buy them separate, but this is so cute. It gives you a monkey and the monkey's face. In case you're wondering, this is the face for the monkey, just a little background, and these two are ears. That's a banana, okay? But it's just punched out blanks. So you can, we might do a brown, like out of brown paper, but I like to use the white. So I don't know, we'll see. And then the monkey, and the basic thing that I wanted to do is I have all these scraps. I have lots of paper, but I want to use my scraps. So we're going to make a card out of this. So, of course, I didn't prepare. I have a pre-made 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 basic white. That's my card base. This one I think is the right size. It is the right size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is just one of the papers from that paper pack. I'm going to use the green. And here's the idea. I have various sizes of strips. We're going to make like a bow formation. Okay? And then we'll put some pretties on top. So let's go ahead and get our cutting done. Let's see. I'm using what I have here. So I got 3 pieces that are roughly the same size. So these are already cut to 1 3/4, but this one is shorter. So we need to make this one 1 3/4 so it matches this way, because that's 2. So I need to cut this one to 1 3/4. Am I on screen? Yeah. Okay. So now we match in width. Now I need to get these two down to match this size. Isn't it pretty? I love this paper. All right. So this way it needs to be. Let's see what size is that one. 5 1/4. So we'll make them all the same. 5 1/4. I'm just cutting two here together because we can. All right. So that is it for the cutting. Let's see. Let's get a general idea of what I'm after here. There's my base. There's my 3 strips. Decide which side of the paper you want to use. These are scraps, okay? So I think I want. Do I want the colorful in there, or do I want a solid? That's pretty. Or we could do that and have color on each side. Let's go a little tighter here. So you can decide which scraps you have and what you want showing on your card. So we can do that and have more of a purple theme. What do we like? Do we like that better, or do we like that better? That's got more color in it. So if we use this one, I think we should do this. You could do either way, whatever you like. I think we'll do the purple though. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's arrange this. So I need to make sure I'm on the paper. Okay, we're just going to eyeball it for a second and just layer it up in 3s, and then you can arrange this so it's centered, right? Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we're going to use our punch, but I think we need a circle behind him. So we can use a 2 3/8. This is the, what is it called? The decorative circle. And then we can put a monkey on top. We can use a 2 3/8 circle. I think we'll use this one. This is just a template. I like to punch out my punches so I know I have a nice visual of what it's going to look like, and I measure to make sure I know what will fit inside of what. So let's see, let's cut it out of white and go from there, because you know I'm indecisive. So I don't know if I want to just do some green coloring on the back of this, on the sides of this circle, or if we should cut this from this green that's behind. I think that's tricky because we got almost enough room there. We got barely enough room, and then we can try it. You know how I like to cut from the paper behind to use in here, but we would have to make really sure the positioning would have to be perfect. I don't want to take the risk. So we're just going to use this. All right, so let's go ahead and put this down. We're going to use some liquid glue. I want the green side showing. So liquid glue on the pattern side. Okay. I just keep a little shot glass to put that in so it's upside down. And we'll get this on the entire card base. It's going to cover all of it. And liquid glue lets you move around just a little bit if you need to. Perfect. Okay. And now these three, we need to make sure we're happy with placement. They're all the same size now. And we're going to do something like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down where they are, and then I'll glue the whole thing together. Come on. And I'm just making sure that I have the same amount of paper on both sides, and we'll glue this down more. We'll glue this down better here in just a minute. I just want to get that down so that my paper doesn't shift. I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this down. I'm running out of glue. And we'll center this on the card. Give it a nice press. I love liquid glue. You just need a little bit of time and it's down and perfect. And you know what? I think I kind of like this sticking up like this. So we'll just leave it like that. So there's just a little bit of glue in the center between each of these. And then I glued the bottom piece all the way down on these. Okay, so now this one will go here. And let's get a monkey in there. Let's see, what do we want to put in here? Let's do I'm Bananas About You. And no, I don't like that one. Let's see. We can use Timeless Arrangements. If you're not happy with the sentiments in one of your stamp sets, or it's just not appropriate, then you can just mix and match. So let's see, we can use a monkey. I like the monkey, so we're going to use that punch. And we'll say, just swinging by to say hi, we'll put a monkey on the front, and on the inside, we'll put I really appreciate you. I like that. Because, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so the monkey punch goes with this monkey. So that's the monkey I'm going to use. And let's see, I need a block. and then make that monkey out of early espresso. I'll have the all the lists and the cutting instructions in the blog. It's just when I'm working on the fly, I can't have that stuff pre-done because I haven't made it yet. Alright, so there's my early espresso. And let's get this punched out. Line up your monkey. Just like that. And we'll punch him out. Okay. And I'm not going to need the little bits because we're not doing that. So there's my monkey. Let's get this glue covered. There's my monkey, and I'm going to take a blender pen and just lightly catch the edge of this color and bring it into the center of the monkey. You don't want to work this too much because it'll tear your paper. But I'm just basically smearing the edges to get the monkey colored in. You can do this with a watercolor pen, but you have to be very careful because it will, it's not watercolor paper, so you run the risk of messing up the monkey. Okay, just very lightly picking up that edge. Okay. You see that brown is just smudging just a tiny bit. And I'm almost not even touching the edges, just barely. All right, and we have a nice little brown monkey. Okay, now if you run into one of these little bits, I don't know if you can even see that. Come on, autofocus. There we go. You see I've got a little piece there kind of peeling up a little bit. I'm going to take an eraser. Let's see. This is called a Tombow Mono Eraser. It erases ink, but it also will take up just a little bit of paper with it. And so that will clean up my little monkey emergency here. Okay, and that cleared up. I had torn up the paper just with that little bit that I was using the marker with, and you can't even see that I've smeared that monkey. No big deal. Let's grab another scrap of white. I have a scrap of watercolor paper. That's even better. All right, so let's try this. Beautiful. Where's my it's the wrong punch. Let's do this. Watercolored paper, and we'll see. Oh, strong stuff. We'll see what that looks like. All right, so let's get a little bit of brown. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just, using my blender pen, I'm just going to drag some of this edge color into the field of this monkey. Can we see that? He's turning just a little bit brown. All right, so we've got a little bit of brown mixing in up here, so that's what we're doing. So I'm just going to take this blender pen and smear the existing colors, right, the outline. And this watercolor paper is amazing. It's not bunching up on me. Amazing. My husband says it's amazing what happens when you use the right tools, huh? Absolutely. Look at that. Beautiful little monkey. Okay. Okay. So, let's not mess with him anymore. I'm going to put him aside. Okay. So now the wording. Let's grab, I think I want to use this green, and I don't have the right color because this is one of those new colors. This is, let's see, lemon lime twist. I don't have that, but I do have granny apple green, so we're going to use that. And let's see, on the outside we're going to put just swinging by to say hi. Will that fit? Yes, it will. Just swinging by to say hi. Ah. And the monkey will just hang off the side like that. Isn't that cute? So we're going to put this so that this will, you can see it. Okay, and see how the edge, I think I'm just going to get my edges in here, right into the green. So we have a little bit of an outline. I try not to touch those edges because it takes the ink just a little bit to dry. And now I have a beautiful little green outline. Isn't that pretty? All right, so we're just going to leave that because I will use that sentiment on the inside. And we can do that. Isn't it cute? I like it. Okay, so now this we will put up on dimensionals. Okay. Let's get our monkey back in here so it all lays right. Beautiful. And we're going to glue him down. Just a tiny little glue. Tiny little bit. Oh, he is so cute. Okay. So on the inside, what do we want to say on the inside? Swinging by to say hi. And on the inside, I want to switch and use this one and say, your kindness. Let's do, I really appreciate you. I like that one. Let's see. That's the one. Timeless arrangements. I love that. Such a versatile set. We're going to use the same green. I don't have the right color. I'm so sorry, but you're going to just use what you have. I really appreciate you. Just swinging by to say hi. Oh, so cute. Okay, so now let's put some bling on here. What do we have for bling? We have the iridescent rhinestones, or we have the pastel adhesives. This I got with my Valentine's kit, but these are still active. Pastel adhesive backed sequins, and they've got some beautiful colors. So let's do some of this blue and some of this pink. since we've got all these colors in here, we can do that. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. Very pretty. If you don't have these, you can always use these. They're very colorful as well. I love it. A very simple card, and we got to use up all our scraps. I really hope you liked my cards. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you are notified when I post a new video. And if you look at mariascraftroom.com, you will see written instructions and links to all my other videos. Thanks for watching.